Now then, welcome back to another episode of Banished, Harsh Survival. How are you all today? How you doing? I am going to be doing a few things today from the progression mod. Progression, something like that. Progressive something or other. This one, Tiny Progressions, that's the one. Tiny Progressions. Tiny Progressions mod has a few cool little features in that I probably should have used a long time ago, such as a watering can to help me grow crops, and a cobblestone generator to generate blocks of cobble for me. Yes, I should have done these ages ago, so I'm going to do them quickly today. Get them sorted and get them in place around here. And then I want to move on to another mod, better with mods, and maybe replace that windmill with an actual working windmill. So let's see how we get on today, shall we? Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to get a bucket of water. I think I had some bone meal around somewhere. Let's get some bone meal. We've got all sorts of bits and pieces lying around. I've been sorting out my food supplies as well. I've been slowly but surely cooking up my steak, because I've been doing lots of farming. Lots of gathering of materials, ready for the Christmas party. Oh yes, ready for the Christmas party at the place. Let's get some bones. Oh, we got loads of bone meal available. Okay, that's good. Let's get out of here and go and make ourselves a watering can and see how it works. I've not played around with this sort of stuff before, so I don't know how things work as such, but I have seen people like Ector have done stuff with creating these things. And hopefully we can do something about it ourselves to make it work. Hey, look at that. And it just used the water source. Okay. And another thing is that this flowing water over here would be better off. Well, it would be better off with flowing water. So one of the things that I've done is had a little flow here. And I can take water out of there. And let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Let it flow. Sorry, I got a Christmas mood on. I got a Christmas spirit. Okay, so we got a water again. It does a 3x3 area. Let's see if it does too much damage to this sort of stuff. Well, I just gathered the crops, and does it grow them out faster? It seems to be. Seems to be growing a lot faster, doesn't it? Yes. The one that I'm pointing at doesn't seem to be growing a lot faster, but the ones around the spot that I'm pointing at seem to be growing very fast. Yeah, so we can get a lot of materials this way. It doesn't look like it runs out either, like the extra utilities one that takes durability, because it was a bit overpowered, wasn't it? But that's okay, we got that, that's cool. And I'll pop that away for when I need it for growing some wheat and stuff for the animals. Not that I really need to do animal farming anymore, I've kind of covered that, and I've got plenty of supplies. What was the next thing? The next thing was a cobblestone generator. We need some obsidian, lava bucket, water bucket, and some glass. And a hopper. Well, we do have what we need to make a hopper. Oh, there's a grated hopper in there. That's not good. Let's take that bit of wood. I haven't taken the time to sort out some wood farming for a little while. Hopefully the mill will do something with that. Maybe the power supply will be able to cut wood easier for me, just so that I can then do some harvesting of wood and do a bit of bits of sorting out like that. Let's see. Do I have a lava source in here? Or actually, do I have obsidian? I've got 6 obsidian. How much do I actually need? I only need 5. Alrighty then. So that's good. And the wooden chopping block is starting to get a bit battered. I've been using it quite a bit just recently, and it's not so hot anymore. It uses a durability, that's fine. But then, oh, I just did that wrong, didn't I? Do I get sticks out of that? I get sticks out of that if I do it that way around, don't I? Let's do this. There we go. Oh. Come on, one more time. One more. There we go. Good. Alright, and then break it up again. I can make that again if I need to. But there we go. That's a few of those, which means that I can then make another hopper. I've been making lots of hoppers just recently. Been using a lot of the iron up. But we've got plenty still. That's okay. And then I'm going to need a bucket of lava. Well, I've got some lava in there, so get me another bucket. I've got some lava in my smeltery still from last time I went hunting out for it. And we should be able to get a piece of glass as well. Do I have anything glass-like already stored up? Do I have some sand? I do have some sand. Well, I had a lot of sand. Let's get some sand and cook it up in here. Why not? I'll use a piece of coal. I'm not too fussed. I use a piece of coal just to get one piece of glass. I'm not too fussed. I'll be fine with it. It's a bit of a waste, but it's okay because the greater good and all that. So that goes there, that goes there, that went in the middle, that went at the bottom, and then the obsidian goes all around like that to make the cobblestone generator. Awesome. And you get the buckets back. That's nice as well. Now the next level up, Cobblegen Tier 2, doesn't have a recipe in JEI. I'm not sure why I would want to upgrade it to Tier 3, 4, 5 and so on. Because, well, just one sitting somewhere over time will do all of the work they actually want it to do, won't it? So why would I get more, I suppose, is the question. And can I just put it straight into a hoppery type thing? Let's use this grated hopper because I'm not using it for anything else. And the basic drawer. I'd like to store it somewhere in the houses around here. Maybe on the side here. Maybe on the side here. Maybe something like that. Let's take this block out and place it there. Does it work? Oh, it started making cobble already. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, and then place this down here so we can see what we've got inside it and put some cobble in there. Boom. And then have the hopper bringing it straight down. And is that going to work? Is the amount going to go up, or do I need to filter it out first? I think I probably need to filter it out first. There we go. That'll work. And then put it in there. Yep, that'll do. So, up to 17 already. Yeah, slowly but surely, just making me a cobblestone supply. I might move that again sometime. But for right now, that'll do just there for that bit. And that was it. That was Tiny Progressions mod. I don't really know why the quartz knife is useful for anything. I can't see any uses for it. So I'm not sure what these things do. And I'm not sure why we need a growth crystal. But it does need the sea lanterns. And I don't have access to sea lanterns right now. So I don't know what the growth crystal does. Hopefully it does something like a watering can and grows stuff around it very quickly. Maybe that's the thing. But moving on from that Tiny Progressions mod, I would like to take a look at what this mod is all about. I should potentially have done this sooner as well, but there's lots and lots of cool things in the Better with mods. And I just wonder what I can do to make a windmill. There's a windmill blade there, and there's a windmill. Okay, so a windmill is 4 blades. Okay, we'll start working back. We will work back into the mod. I know I need a windmill. So windmill blades require this hemp cloth and some slabs. Hemp cloth is hemp fibers. Hemp fibers is from hemp rope or from putting hemp into a millstone. Well, hemp into a millstone is something I can do. A millstone is basic stone with some gears. Yep, and I've got all that kind of stuff from this fishery farm over here. So let's get a stack of that, and we can get a stack of wooden planks from there as well. Awesome. I didn't really think how many I've got in there. That's quite a lot, actually, isn't it? It's quite a lot. And then we make a cog. Is it a cog? Yeah. We make a cog, which is simple enough, I guess. And then that gives us the gears. And then we make a millstone, which is that within there. There's no auto crafting for it, unfortunately. Like clicking on JEI and making it craft. That gives us a millstone. Now the chances are that that millstone is not just going to do itself, is it? It's not going to work. Let's just take it and check it out, make sure. Let's right click some of this lot. We got some here. Give me some of all of that. There we go. There's 2. That's a start. I doubt this will work without me powering it somehow. Yeah, I'm going to need to power it somehow. That's probably another thing that the mill requires. So, a crank. There'll be a hand crank somewhere. Yep, there's a hand crank. A bit of cobble, a wooden gear, and a couple of sticks. Well, we know where to get a couple of cobble from. Also, I changed all my stairs into half slabs. Let's get a couple of cobble. I changed all the stairs into half slabs so that it was easier to run up and down. I think I've discovered why it wasn't doing the auto climbing upstairs after having the jump mod or the spider climb modification on me. I think it's going from path to stairs was not working properly. And I think that's the only problem that I was having, really. From path to stairs wasn't working. Because in some places I could get up and down stairs, and other places I couldn't. So I guess that might be what was going on there. Hopefully, anyway. Right, hand crank. So we've got that. And there's no plus to give it to the thing. Is that because this is a wrong crafting table? Maybe if I turn that into a tinker's crafting table. Is that going to work then? Hand crank. Yes. Okay. There we go. Get the hand crank, put the hand crank on the top, I guess. Yeah? That's it. And then click it once and it goes back, and that does a little bit. Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's not what I want as the end result, so I'm going to have to do that 4 times in order to make it do the job that it's supposed to be doing. 5 times. Okay, 5 times to make it do the job that it's supposed to be doing. And then it spits out stuff on the other end. Okay, did it do everything? It did 3 hemp fibers from 1 hemp. Okay. Well, that's easy done. So I just need to make a few of these in order to make the sails hemp cloth. So I need 9 hemp fibers to make the hemp cloth. The recipe for that was millstone or crafting the hemp rope. Yeah, so I've just got a millstone. Millstone to make 3, so I need to do a load of that stuff. But I do have some supplies. So I will get on with making that and get the component parts for the windmill. There's a load of hemp. Look, there we go. Awesome. I will get the component parts made for the windmill and be back in a little bit. Now, I was getting pretty bored of just making hemp fibers, right? So I remembered this that we did last episode. There was a guide and it told me about a block placer. And I'm just making a block placer right now. But the block placer can, as its name suggests, place blocks in the world. It also right-click with any items at the position it would normally place things at. You can change the facing and the placing distance in the GUI. So I figured I would have a go to see if I could do an automated right-clicking using the block placer. Because it's pretty boring just doing hemp without having the windmill to make the hemp quicker. I even tried a dispenser and that didn't work. So I thought block placer, that was the thing, wasn't it? Let's try that. Did I pick that box up? Yeah, I did pick it up. There we go. Block placer. Let's see. If I put a tool in here, let's put an axe in there, and redstone Renther's reach. No. North, south, east, west. I think north would be right, and then put that button back on it. Where did the button go? Give me the button. Give me the button. Alright, and then boom. No, it's not right clicking with that. Okay, so that's not good. Can I do right clicking without it? Okay, can I put a stick in and right click? No. Okay. That's distance between the block and the place block. Okay, I don't want to place a block. I just want it to right-click for me. Okay. Redstone strength is block strength. Yeah, whatever. I need something or anything tool-like. I'll put a sword in there. It's not doing anything. Okay, not easy. A pick? No. Okay. What if I give that a redstone signal? Would that work? I don't know. But the block placer thing doesn't seem to want to work. So I give up on that idea. I'll just keep doing it this way. But I would like to have a way of doing it quicker. And I suppose the hand cranking mechanism is good to go for that. Now, you can't power a redstone signal through it like that. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to have to do the first lot by hand still. Oh dear. Well, I'm very glad that I did lots and lots of hemp farming over the weeks that we've been doing Banished so far. That little farm there has been going for so long now. I've been gathering everything from all the farms at least twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, depending on what I was doing during the day. And it's been taking a lot of hemp to get this to work. It needs a lot, and I think I may just have had enough. I've just had enough. We've got to do 9. Every 3 is 1 piece of hemp to make a piece of hemp cloth, right? And you need all of this hemp cloth, like 24 hemp cloth, in order to make 4 windmill blades. And you then need 4 windmill blades to make the windmill itself. So that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. And then you've got to cut some wood down to make some slabs for things. So we need 12 slabs, I think. And they go, well, they would go if I didn't mess it up. That. There we go, 4 of those. And then that makes a windmill blade. Yes, okay. Oh, I was worried then, just for a second, that I wasn't doing it quite right. But there we go. So we get 4 windmill blades. Awesome. And then we put those together to make the windmill. Right. But how do we make this windmill work? How do we put it together? Well, as far as I can tell, we need a gearbox and we need an axle. And the axle requires even more hemp rope. Even more hemp rope. But I've just got enough there for a little bit more of that. And then we can put this together to make an axle for it. And then we just need to make a gearbox, which is 4 more gears and this redstone latch thing. But do I have any more gears in here? No, I've got a redstone and need some gold. I know I've got gold lying around. I've always got loads of gold lying around. Yeah, there we go. Let's have 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll make a couple of these latches just because it's quicker to have one prepared already. And pop, thank you. Back into the world. The redstone latch was that with 3 of that across. Yeah, that's it. So we'll make 2 of those redstone latches just for now. And then it was a load of cogs. And the cogs were easy enough to make. We want 2. We actually want 4, don't we? Let's make another 2. And then we make the final piece of the puzzle together, the gearbox. Okay, so we've got a gearbox, we've got an axle, and then we've got a windmill. And that might be all I get a chance to do this episode. I want to rip down this old windmill, but first let's see if we can find a way to set it up without putting it in the right place. Do I have somewhere high enough? I think that might be high enough. If I get a bit of spider climb from one of these. Give me spider climb. Give me spider climb. Tinkle tinkle. Spider climb. There, I've got spider for 3 seconds. Am I going to get up in time? I doubt it. I'm going to run out of spider climb. It's not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. I wasn't going to make that in 3 seconds. Let's go up this way then. Okay. Alrighty. And let's put the gear... The gearbox, can we put it anywhere? Oh, I've got to put it right way round. We've got to face the right direction. This is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, let's go back down again. Take all this back up. Let's go out a couple so I can place the block. I don't know how high I need to be for this. Like that. And then put a crank on it. Like that. And then put the windmill blades on that. Not enough room to place. Needs a 13 by 13 area to work. A 13 by 13. Okay, I really need to rip all this down then, because that's going to be easily a 13 by 13, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to have to hack it all up and start sorting it out that way. Okay, well, slowly but surely I'm working down this windmill, getting stuff out, but I figured while I'm at this height, I may as well place this block at least where I want it, and probably place the crank as well. I know I'm going to need to take the rest of it down first before I get to place the windmill itself, because it's not going to have enough space, but still. At least we're getting there. It's taken a little while, but I'm gathering a lot of extra resources while I'm doing it, I suppose. It's going to make up for the fact that I've just spent all of that time making hemp into hemp cloth and the like. Let's get all this down as well, because I need that to climb back up again. There we go. And just generally, I'm trying to get this place all nice and sorted for the Christmas party, as it were. I want a Christmas party. I'm going to have a Christmas party, and that is a fact. But where am I going to put the overall Christmas party? Am I going to use one of these buildings to store the party? Like, get the party going at one of those buildings? Or am I going to do something else? I don't know. If you've got any suggestions, leave them down below in the comments. I would like to hear what you have to say. Because we've got a few days, well, maybe a week or two, a few more episodes at least, of being able to do some stuff before we have to think about it exactly. But I need to prepare for it, don't I? I need to prepare everything for it. I need to make sure we've got everything going right. Should I start from down here? Yeah, I'll start from down here and finish all of this off. I would like to gather the villagers from this village, which I believe I've lost a few. I think there's been some zombie activity around. I would like to gather these villagers and also villagers from neighbouring villages. It would be good if I could bring them across. I think there's a few places that I'd like to bring them from. There's a village just down here. There's a village down here. And I'd like to bring them all the way across to this village. And I think I saw another village as well. Yeah, there's another village over the water there. I'd like to bring them across. So I'm going to be having an episode in the future just bringing a load of villagers to here for the Christmas period. Oh, we got it. And it works. Nice. Nice. Let's have a look, see how that looks from down there. That's going to be awesome. An actual functioning working windmill. I'm guessing that I'm going to need a load more cranks, which means a fair amount more of that hemp working in order to make this work fully. Does it need to come down a bit more? It's not in a bad place, is it? It's not in a bad place up there. I do need to tap into that, though. I need to take the windmill power that it's generating and probably use some more axles and gearboxes to maneuver that into such things as that, so it can automatically process things for me. And I'm still going to have to make most of that by hand. And then this crank thing, this what is it, millstone, must have some other recipes that I can use. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so we can make flour. It can make 2 sugar from a sugar cane. It makes coal dust. We can make charcoal dust. We make more bone meal from bone. We can crush down skulls as well to make bone meal. Netherrack down to ground netherrack. We can turn, what? Leather into scoured leather. Ooh. Rabbit hide into cut leather scoured. Cut leather into cut leather scoured. Leather straps into that. Okay. We can make beetroot into red dye. All the flowers can be turned into more dye than normal. Awesome. Instead of just one dye, you can turn them into multiple. That also works with Pam's Harvest Craft. Barley can turn into flour. So we can basically make a mill for making flour. We can make cornmeal and all that kind of stuff, which would be quite cool. Cocoa beans to make cocoa powder. Cinnamon to make ground cinnamon. Nutmeg to make ground nutmeg. Curry leaf to make curry powder. There's lots of things we can use it for. I'm particularly interested in using it for making flour, really, I suppose. Making the different flour grains to have lots of bready type products around. But I guess until I've got it functioning, I need to get some more hemp fibres together in order to make some more cranks. And just keep doing this for a little while longer. So that will have to do for today's episode. I kind of like it. I think maybe I need to bring it down a touch, though. Maybe so it's in the window, then it'll be more rounded. And then that building there, that structure, where is this actually in the house? What does it lean over to something? Is it going to be somewhere where I can utilize the space? I just want to see before we go anywhere. I feel like I've lost a few villagers. There's the leather worker in here still. Aha! So it comes into here, which is right into this section. Alright, that's not good enough. That's not going to work, is it? So maybe one of these rooms. Maybe I'll break these rooms down and change it around a little bit to bring the power in from up there and bring it over and down into here, into a millstone. Yeah, I might have to do a bit of changing around to sort that out properly. And then we can see how it's all looking in the next episode. So thank you all very, very much for watching another episode. Okay, let me try and get the shot in. No, I can't. Let me get over here. There we go. Hey, how you doing? Is it Clinton? How you doing, Clinton? So, yeah, I'm going to make a windmill properly sorted out so that I can get all that stuff done. I need to make a load more cranks and bits and pieces off camera. But I will see you in the next episode of Banished Harsh Survival. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.